have some advice for people who are interested in starting to get into this lifestyle but don't know how. Hello friends, welcome or welcome back. Today I want to talk to you about the Turtle Club, which some people are already a member of, including this dog hair on my face. If you are a member of the Patreon fam, you're also a member of the Turtle Club. What it means, my friends, to be a member of the Turtle Club is to support my channel financially. The reason why I went with turtles is because they have a protective shell which people tend to develop over time, especially if you're living in a traumatic situation. When you've been traumatized, it's difficult to build a home anywhere else, you know? So we tend to carry our homes on our backs. Anyway, you're turtly enough for this Turtle Club. There are 3 donation levels, $1, $2, and $5. There's all kinds of great perks. You can get early access to videos, extended versions of videos, things that I wanted to share but didn't want to share with the whole world, you know? So, you know, the people who pay me money, they get to see that stuff. Everybody who is a member of the Turtle Club will receive samples of merch that I'm making, things that I made that maybe don't look quite how I want them to, you know, or if they do look how I want them to, but I just want to see if people would like them. You get to receive those every so often. Everybody will have their name at the end of every video, as per usual, only there's a different stream of people now, and it's gonna be awesome. Anyway, on with the video. Today, as I am posting this, it is 4/20. It is April 20th, my friends. I hope Snoop Dogg left something nice under your pillow. I hope you have the day off. I hope you get to celebrate as you see fit today. I have some advice for people who are interested in starting to get into this lifestyle but don't know how, or, you know, just need some advice, some tips and tricks. First, you're going to want to invest in a silicone bong. If you are a person like me who drops things a lot, you want something that, if you should choose to use a bong, if you don't know what that is, allow me to explain. It is a device. I'll probably put pictures somewhere of what a bong generally looks like. It's generally glass. However, I personally prefer silicone because I drop things a lot and have broken stems a lot, and I find that my stem does not get broken in a silicone bong because the silicone absorbs the shock. Anyway, and it also breaks down into 4 pieces, which is magnificent for cleaning and traveling. Also, speaking of cleaning, you want to clean it. If you leave your water sitting in your bong for, I believe I heard someone on the internet say this, and I blindly believe it. Apparently after 3 days, your bong water starts to go moldy. So change it as often as possible and use a cleaner. You can use 70% rubbing alcohol. Something that I do is I boil water and pour it, you know, over it in another container and shake it around and use a pipe cleaner and whatever. They also sell cleaners for it. I really like Orange Chronic. It is, I believe, the only one I've ever actually used. It makes a difference. And you smoke less if it's clean because more smoke can get through to you instead of out into the universe because your piece is all clogged. It's a good idea to clean it. Also, start small. Don't pack an entire bowl the first time you're smoking. Don't smoke an entire joint the first time you're smoking. Just have a little, you know, just ease yourself into it. You're gonna cough, and that's okay. Your lungs are reacting. For legal reasons, I'm telling you to buy all of your cannabis from the government of Canada. And if you are obtaining it from a source outside of a dispensary, please make sure you know where it has come from and who grew it, etc., etc., etc. Because people who use cannabis are generally pretty good people, pretty chill, just want to take this beautiful thing and share it with everybody. But sometimes that isn't the case, and you always want to assume that isn't the case and make sure you find out for yourself where it is coming from. Don't buy it from... This isn't a talk about buying illegal drugs. Anyway, just like know where it's coming from. This is gonna sound bonkers, but smoking it multiple times a day is not as bad and scary and like, oh my god, in the spiral as you would think. There are many people who use cannabis medically, myself included, and it just helps. It just helps. If you start to freak out, it's easier said than done, but don't worry, it will pass. Just drink some water, have a snack if you can, and it'll pass. You'll be fine. Just make sure you're in a safe place, get comfortable, maybe have a nap if you can. If you're freaking out, try not to freak out, because you cannot overdose on weed. You can get way too high, you will be okay. But pace yourself. When it comes to edibles, it will take about an hour for it to kick in. Like, make space for it to kick in sooner, but do not consume more thinking that it didn't work. Wait at least 2 hours before you consume more. A trick that one of my best friends taught me is that if you have a little puff when you think it should be kicking in, is sometimes it will help it kick in. I don't know. When it comes to edibles, same deal. Do not accept them from a source that is not familiar to you or seems sketchy. If you have a bad feeling, trust that feeling. Buy your edibles from the government. It's the safest way to go, because you just never know what's in there. And particularly in this age, it's just like not particularly safe to have something cooked in a kitchen that is not regulated and then accepted into your weed-seeking hands. What else? Don't smoke and drive. Don't operate heavy machinery. Use common sense. When you're under the influence of cannabis, you may have slower physical reactions. You may be a little clumsier. You may be lightheaded and take an extra second to process. Everybody reacts differently to it. And safety first, always. Don't smoke and then do things you shouldn't do after smoking. Most importantly, I should have said this right off the bat, your brain does not finish developing until the age of 24 or 25, I believe. Don't smoke if you're younger than that. This is me officially washing my hands of anyone who is far too young to be using cannabis. I am not telling you to be using cannabis. I am actively telling you to wait until your brain has finished developing, because, it's not worth it. Of course, there are exceptions to this. Sometimes people need to use it medically, blah, blah, blah. But for recreational purposes, I'm encouraging you to only do it if it is legal for you to do so. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to be kind to yourself and others today. If you are celebrating with any friends or family, please do not share any bongs or pipes. Please do not pass any joints. Everybody gets their own this year. Isn't that beautiful? Everyone's gonna just get so much more high. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to be kind to yourself and others, and I will see you very soon. Bye!